Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be a reading for September 2024 and yeah, it's just a general reading for the sign Aquarius. If you've got any other placements, doesn't have to be your sun sign, sun, moon, ascendant, Mars, wherever, or if you're watching because you are got an Aquarius in your life, lucky you. Yeah, so we're just going to pull some cards. I am using the Wisdom of Pooh Tarot this month, and we're using the standard size for the main reading, and then clarifying, we've got the mini version, which is kind of fun. If you would like to book a personal reading with myself, the link to my website is below in the description box. Alright, so Aquarius, how are you? How was August for you? Hope it was good and full of adventures. Now, let's get some cards out on the table here. We can find out what's going on. Cards for Aquarius, please. First of all, we have got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Lovers, which is precious friend in this deck. We have got the Nine of Wands. We get the Four of Pentacles right there in the centre. Ooh, get Three of Swords. We get the Ten of Pentacles. We get the Page of Honeypots, which is a Page of Cups. And finally, we have got the Ace of Wands, so it's finishing off strong here. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, oh, we have got the Ace of Cups as well. Interesting with that ace. I like to see those two aces together when we're talking about relationships of the romantic nature, shall we say, Aquarius? So what's going on here? Is there a possibility of a love interest? Perhaps. Now let's see. Maybe we're an earth sign because we do have the Lovers here. But then we do have the Three of Swords. And we've got the Nine of Wands. But then we've got the Ten of Pentacles as well. So it's very... But then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which can be disappointment. It could also be a Taurus. We've got the Hermit, being alone, but also Virgo. So maybe you're going to meet a Virgo, or you're going to meet a Taurus during the next few weeks, because we're in Virgo season. And you'll have to make a choice because we've got the Lovers. Or it could just be straight up that the Lovers is on this deck. It's precious friends, and you realise that somebody who has been a friend is maybe more. You know, you have that conversation. I don't know why I'm going down this road, but it seems to be what the cards are suggesting. You know, we've got these nice hearts. We've got a heart with three swords in it and a shield, which isn't particularly nice. But we have also got the Page of Honeypots here with this wee fish having a heart and a thoughts. And speaking of love, that's what it feels like to me, Aquarius, that this wee fish is speaking love. Because that looks like a speech bubble above its head. In the centre here we have that Four of Pentacles, and it feels very much to me, right? So if I was to look at these cards and just close my eyes and then just look, and I'd be like, oh, okay. For quite a few of you, it feels like you've been, when it comes to relationships, you've been in the wars. There's an expression that we use in Scotland. You know, you've been through it. You know, you've got this Nine of Wands is very much, you know, the kind of wounded soldier, and then we've got that Three of Swords way, you know, the heart on Piglet's shield, and I think, you know, that's very apt whereby, you know, you've been shielding your heart for quite some time, some of you Aquarius. And maybe now it's time to come out of that solitude. And if you have been, you know, through quite a lengthy period of being single, you know, or choosing to be single, well, life happens. It could maybe well be that you're making that decision to go forward, you know, realizing realizing the difference in relationships, because I think as we get older and we mature, well, hopefully we mature in many different ways. You know, we gain some emotional maturity, and I think that realizing that a lot of the best relationships we have, they're based in friendship, you know. So that precious friends, realizing that there's somebody in your life who, in actual fact, who you've just, you know, is maybe been like, oh, you and so got on so well, and there's like kind of maybe somebody suggesting like, you know, there's maybe a romantic connotation between you, and you're like, oh no, that's my friend. I know I've been guilty of that in the past, Aquarius, where it's like I've I've seen somebody as like a really good friend, a really close friend, and then all of a sudden, you know, they turn around and say, actually, Marion, I've developed feelings for you, and I'm completely shocked. But I guess that says more about me than anything else, and my lack of understanding. But it is, you know, it's like, but sometimes we can be like that because we're so wrapped up in just enjoying the company of somebody that all of a sudden it's like, oh well, it's like, you know, you just don't realize, you don't see it, and then once you do see it, it's kind of a blindingly obvious. Oh yeah, I do have like feelings for that person, you know, maybe more than friendship. So I think, you know, for some of you, there's going to be that sort of a revelations this month. And it's a lovely thing, Aquarius. You know, there's this like Ten of Pentacles where it's like this kind of a contentment, and I think that oftentimes for quite a while now, Aquarius, you're one of those signs where there has been a lot of discontent. You know, there's not been a lot to celebrate. Um, you've been really kind of a going through it, and then we've got Pluto just beginning to go into your sign. It, I mean, it's like, you know, people that, I mean, you get people online saying how wonderful, you know, it's the age of Aquarius and it's this, that, and the other, and it's Pluto going into Aquarius and it's going to be so different, and it is going to be different, and it's going to be pretty challenging. You know, it's like, yes, there's this kind of a utopia type version of events out there, you know, but Pluto really, Pluto is a destroyer. And I think this, you know, maybe where Pluto has been transiting into Aquarius over the last wee while, it's kind of a forced this transformation within yourself and within your life. It could have been that things would get stagnant. You'd get stagnant in your isolation there. Stagnant in your isolation. And now you're being forced to, no forced as in, you know, dragged kicking and screaming. I don't know, Aquarius, maybe some of you are feeling like that, where it is literally like you're being dragged kicking and screaming into something else. That's not really like you. But if you've set your mind to something and somebody tries to change it, then hell no. But I think it would be good for you, Aquarius. I really do. Because it's like kind of a realizing that there's people around you that want to be there for you, that want to help you, that want to help you help yourself, really. And there's no more of the past. You know, the past is done. You deserve to move on. and you deserve to be happy. You deserve to go on that quest, you know, learn about what makes you happy. Um, you know, some of you might still have to do the work, but others, you know, you might have spent this length of time, you know, however long, doing the work and understanding yourself so much better, getting to know yourself, and then you maybe be in the position where you feel like you could perhaps contemplate the idea of introducing a potential something into your life. Okay, now let's pull some clarifiers here, Aquarius, and let's clarify this. Precious friends, let's have a look at the Lovers card. Let's see. Okay, so the Lovers is clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, so that choosing to give and take of yourself. It could be, you know, realising that friendship and having friends is literally a gift, you know, and being able to spend time with friends, spend time with people who you choose to is a wonderful gift, and it's a wonderful part of being alive. Okay, so let's have a wee look at this Nine of Wands, because it's a wee kind of a rough card. Let's see. Tell me about this Nine of Wands, please. Okay. Nine of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Honeypots. So it's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's been a long, arduous road to get to this point, Aquarius. It's been a long, arduous, emotional road. Is what it feels like more than anything else. But the good news is, it's like you're now kind of a clear of that energy. You're clear of it, and let's see. It's Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. This is potential. This is untapped potential. But if you don't do anything about it, then it'll just remain potential. I think for some of you recently, over the last number of years, there's been opportunities where, you know, you've been offered potential and you've had to do something about it, you know, to develop it, and you've, for whatever reason, you've not done that, and you've let opportunities slip by you. But you know, you really need to be strong, Aquarius, and you really need to get yourself into the mindset of receiving. So tell me about this Ace of Wands, please. Okay, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords. My apologies. So yeah, so don't trick yourself into analysis paralysis with this opportunity. You know, it's like, try your best not to make it anything too serious. You know, it's like, don't read too much into things and then terrify yourself. You know, just if it's, for instance, if it's a coffee, or if it's in like interview, that kind of thing, then take it at face value. Okay, don't stress about it, and please don't launch into some kind of crazy analysis paralysis that we're all prone to do, but particularly air signs. Okay, my darlings. And then look, we've got the Fool at the bottom of the card there, the bottom of the deck. So take the opportunity, Aquarius. All right. Don't be stubborn. Right? Did I just call you stubborn? How terrible of me. But yeah, just go with it and see what happens. You never know. Okay, so you can catch up with me every Sunday evening for the week ahead, reading it around 7:30 UK time, and I will be up this month with new and full moon readings, and yeah, and as I say, if you want to reach out and get a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box. Okay, my loves, you take care, have a lovely month, Aquarius, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.